Hello friends, today I bring you the tragic tale, behind the art of Threads of Disloyalty, an invocation from Hour of Devastation. But before we get into the art, let's talk about Amonkhet, one of my favorite planes, which you would know if you watch this channel a lot. Amonkhet is the plane where it's an endless desert, where things that die don't stay dead. They rise from their grave. There's only one city in Amonkhet, of Necromunda. Necromunda is an oasis in a forever-ending desert of death and destruction. It is ruled over by 5 gods, and the religion of the city is a corrupted slavery by nicol, their great god pharaoh. You see, nicol came to the plain and slaughtered all of the current adults. And he wiped the minds of the gods of the plain, so he may reshape them. When we get back to him in the storyline, he returns. The hours came, and with the hours, destruction came to Amonkhet. Many of the gods died. nicol plan, after all. But I want to talk about 1 hour specifically. And that hour I want to talk about is the Hour of Eternity. The Hour of Eternity, as you can see from its art, is the 4th hour of the 5 hours of Amonkhet. With the 4th hour, we get a feedback into the lives of the denizens of Necromunda and how they're taking what is happening to them in this strife. Specifically, some see this as a final test by the god Pharaoh, that even the gods themselves have failed their own god Pharaoh, that they were weak. So they start slaughtering their fellow citizens, deeming them unworthy. You get some who, as an act of heroism and defiance, face off the Eternals, knowing they are to die, but the longer they fight, that's one less person killed by an Eternal. And then we get to today's topic, Threads of Disloyalty, and the story behind its art and its sadness. It starts with a man calling for his beloved Ganub, screaming Makara, Makara, looking for his lover. As the sky reds, he saw blue-armored killers, the heroic shapes of mockery of their former selves. He knew to face them was to die, and that if he did not find Makara, then he would welcome death. They had pledged themselves to each other months before, saying the 3 true words that were forbidden to say. In affront to the god Pharaoh, it was said, they did not care. All that mattered was their love. The night before of this terribleness, they went to the quiet grove, secluded themselves, and looked upon each other. Makara, her wide brown eyes, the only sight he ever wanted to see, and they promised they would always be with each other. But tragedy. Okhetra, god of solidarity, has fallen. She was dead. And so are the other gods. He was screaming, seeing Eternals rushing from every side. And then one leaped directly in front of them. A strange Naga wizard Eternal. A monster. And he ran. Ganeb ran, thinking he was holding his lover's hand. Makara, but then he lost her. He couldn't remember what happened after that, only that he ran, leaving his terror, leaving no room to thought, and then he realized he lost her, as I said. But then he saw it. He saw her. Her brown hair, broad and striped dress unmistakable. But as he ran to her side, he saw Eternals flanking her. But nothing would stop him, even if he had to fight. And then he skidded to a stop when he noticed right next to her, staring into her eyes and whispering in her ear, was that damn Naga sorcerer. That damn Naga was whispering something into his ears. The only true thing in the world, though, was his love for her. So he called for her, Makara. He had to reach her. He had to break through. When she turned to look at him, her beautiful brown eyes that he fell in love with were gone, glowing a cold blue. Still, though, he ran to his one true love. Her swing did not slow as it came. Hers was not the only blade that punctured his flesh, but it was the first. The last thing Aneb saw was the smile on his true love's face. And that, folks, is the tragic tale of what happened with this art. I know not the religion Amonkhet now follows after the god Pharaoh's ending and destruction, nor do I know entirely what happens to souls, but I can only hope that they are now at peace in each other's arms. Somewhere out there, somewhere safe, somewhere where they are finally together. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you would like to see more. And have a nice day.